Hey guys, Jeremiah here. I just wanted to do a quick video review on this Lightning to SD card reader. I bought it to use with my iPad Pro to download the footage from my DJI Spark drone and my trail cam onto the iPad. That way I can edit and view the videos pretty easily, because I was having issues trying to get the footage from here onto my iPad. Now this thing will not let you take photos from your iPad and put it onto the card, but it will let you go from the card to the iPad. Then if you want to get them off the iPad, you could just plug it into your computer and transfer them that way. So I was going to go with the $29 Apple one because it's supposed to be at 3.0 speeds on the iPad Pro. However, after reading the reviews on it, I decided to go with the cheaper version. Figured I'd try my luck, and I'm so glad I did. I paid $12.88 for this one off Amazon from FA Star, and it says that it supports iOS 11.2.2 and before. On my iPhone, I'm running 11.1.2, and on my iPad, I'm running 11.2.1, and it's working fine on both. I'll show you here the speed of this thing and how easy it is to work. You don't need to download any software for it to work or anything. It comes in the box like this when you get it. You get this, and they also throw in a micro SD to regular SD card reader, which is nice because I'll need that with the card that's in my drone. So let's plug it in and show you how this thing works. Alright, so I got the micro SD card into the adapter and plugged into the reader. So all you do is plug this into the iPad, and an import screen should pop up automatically. And if it doesn't, just go into your photos and there should be an import button right in the bottom corner. Just select import. Now you could choose to import all or delete all. I usually just select what I want to import. These are all photos and video from my drone, from my DJI Spark. So just the green is the ones you already imported, and then you just select the ones you want to import. Those will be blue. Then you go up here and select import selected, and there you go, just like that. It's already done that fast. So then you select if you want to keep or delete them off the memory card. I always keep them. And on video, roughly shot in 1080p, roughly it takes about 10 to 11 seconds per minute of video that I have on the memory card to transfer, which is completely fast enough for me. I'm so glad I didn't spend the extra money on the original Apple one. For example, this video is 4 minutes 29 seconds long. If I want to import that, just select it, go up here and hit import selected, and so it should take about 40 seconds or so to do this one, just a hair over 45 seconds, because the video is 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. Now this is with the Spark footage, which, like I said, is shot in 1080p. So if you're shooting in 4K and the video file's longer or higher resolution and more megabits per second, it will take longer to download. But these are pretty decently big sized files, and it really doesn't take long at all. So there you go, it's already done. So I'll choose to keep that one. And then what you do is, when you go into your photos, it will show you, let's see, recently imported. It shows up in your camera roll, but you can also go to your last import, and there's the video that I just put on here. So that's the footage with the DJI Spark. Now I will show from a regular SD card that was in my trail cam. Plug this in. Automatically pops up. Select import. There's all the videos and photos from my trail cam. So for example, these are just 10-second clips each. So say I want to download these 5 clips, they're all 10 seconds each, which would be 50 seconds. Import selected, done. Keep. And now those will be in your photos. And easy as that. When you're done, you don't have to eject it, just unplug it and you're good to go. I'll show you guys how it worked also with an iPhone. Just plug it in. They pop up with the import. And then same as the iPad, you just select which ones you want, import, and puts them on your iPhone. This is an iPhone 5 SE. Alright guys, so that's how you import photos and videos onto an iPad with the FA Star card reader. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you give me a like and subscribe to my channel in the upper right hand corner if you would like to stay in touch for future updates and future reviews. Later guys.